I just want to share memories of my brother Richard. This is Booker. I'm one of his brothers. I mean, I'm the oldest for right now, and so I have great memories to share about him. He left him when he was 18. He went to Michigan, and he took and worked at Ford's. Stayed there a long time, and so he married a Michigan girl here. He forgot about the Alabama girls. I guess they took his heart. So he raised a nice, beautiful family, you know, 2 girls. And he had great memories. First, he was staying in Michigan for a while, then he come back, moved to Vegas. So he wanted to be with y'all, with his wife, and with his 2 lovely daughters. So I just want to share great memories about him. When he was working, when he could come home, he would come home and see us all the time. So I have great memories of him in my heart. He would always be there first. So I just want to give thanks that we have for his family and good memories. It always be in my heart to share memories about my brother. That's a place I always had in my heart forever. And I love him greatly. So I hope y'all family be blessed, and just keep your head up. God will bless all of us. Maybe one day we meet again. Thank you.
This is Madeline. I sure do miss Richard. Every time he come down here, we always go out and have a good time. I miss that. I enjoy him all the time. He's a good person.
Hello. My beloved brother Larry was one of the sweetest person that one would ever realize to know. Larry was the kindest, one of the generous person that you would ever want to meet or know. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying that bring you up from I will go back to the high school there. We usually have dance once a month at our high school there. And I never forget, this particular record was on by Chubby Checker, The Twist. And I was with one of my friends, I think it must have been about 5 or 6 of us. Anyway, we was about 5 or 6 of us was just in just a little group there. Talking, and there come my brother Larry. He walks in, and he looks over at me, because he never called me Hattie. He always gets sis, that's our song. He came over and took my hand. We got on the floor, boy, and that was it. I mean, we took the floor, and everyone was saying, go Larry, go Larry, go Larry. And forgetting about me and talking about telling Larry, go Larry, go Larry. And we was doing the twist, and then I think trying to think what's the cha-cha-cha came on too as well, back in those days there. Anyway, those were the good old days. And since he moved to Vegas here from Detroit, one of our main hangout would be going to the sports book. We would go to the sports book on Fridays, and we would turn in our bets for the team that we would want to bet on. And he would always come to me and say, well, sis, you want a winner? You take this team. I said, no, Larry. I said, they have lost 3. He said, well, you take this, and this is a sure bet for you, okay? I decided not to go the one that he told me to go for, and if I had did the one that he would go, I would have lost my $25. And he lost his. He said, sis, did you go for the one that I told you to go for? I said, no, Larry. I said, I won. He said, no, you didn't. I said, I won. Yes, I did. I won. But anyway, that's one of the fun memories I had of him being here in Vegas here. But anyway, like I said, Larry was one of the most generous person that I know of. We always had fun together whenever even when he would call me. And a lot of times he would call me and he'd say, oh, sis, I called you yesterday, but you didn't pick up. I said, Larry, how am I going to pick up? And probably my phone wasn't even on. And I would call him back, and he said, she said, what do you cook today? I said, well, I didn't really cook, but I just brought some food to, I said, I tell you what, if you're hungry, I'll bring you some food by. He said, no, I wouldn't want you to come all the way out here just to bring me food. He said, I have my girls to go and get me something. I said, well, anyway, you sure? I said, you know, I'm just a phone call away. And one weekend, I just surprised him anyway. I didn't call him till I got to his door. And I said, Larry, this is Sis. He said, you bringing me food? I said, you probably was looking at the one that means with the food, right? He said, no. So I brought him food. And he said, you know, I can't eat that much. I said, you don't have to eat all of this. You got a refrigerator over there. You don't have to eat all of that food, Larry, that I brought. Just because I brought it, I mean, you have to eat it. But anyway, he ate, and I think the last time I brought him food there, it must have been on a, start to say his holiday there. But anyway, the last time we did eat, I mean, on my birthday, he always wanted to take me for dinner. He always called me the night before my birthday. He said, Sis, what are you doing tomorrow, your birthday? I said, we usually go out for dinner. He said, well, it's going to be on me this time. We go. So the last time we did go out, which was this past May, and we went to his favorite and also mine, the Bahamas Breeze. And he was just the thought of taking me out for dinner. And he brought me one of the most beautiful fruit basket here, because at that time was off of sugar and I couldn't eat sweets that much. So he brought me the biggest fruit basket here that I could eat one of everything: banana, oranges, plum, peach, grapes, all of that. But anyway, Larry, you will be missed. I will really miss you. So, my dear, rest in peace, and we will meet again. Love you, Sis Hattie.
I'm the Nick Foles' brother, or Larry around there. I'm gonna remember him about when we left here in 1966. We were going out to California. I suppose I stayed out there, but I want everybody relieving me. I got back in the car with them. I went on the Troy with them. We stayed up there for a few minutes, and I came back to Alabama. During the time we were going up that way, we had broke down in over in living out of Arizona, coming out of Mexico. We had a flat tire. While we were changing the tire, our old battery went dead. We had to go about 25 miles for a service station. It was kind of cold outside, and he had him and my older sister had spread some mattress warm in their hand to me and my brother-in-law. We came back. We caught some little Indian people back. Then we kept on keeping up. Then about that time, we supposed to went to a rest stop, and all us supposed to been sitting there resting. And then Larry, he had got up on the wheel. He took off, got around in over in the next state over there. It started raining and stuff. He said, "Bro, wake up! I can't see or take over." About that time, I was tired. I got back on the wheel, and we kept getting up. So I had a great remember on that. So I ain't no big talker too much around there. I let old Book, he like to talk too much, but he like to talk a lot.
You ain't doing bad,
He's
Mr.
the
Hughes.
big talker in the family.
My name is Shirley Heard Murray. I am number 12 of 13 children, born to Robert and Classy Heard. Richard Larry was number 10. Larry was a generous person. He was always doing things for other people. Hattie, our sister, had bought a record player. That is what we called it during that time. We would all go outside, turn the record player on, and would dance, dance, dance. Larry loved to dance. The reason why we went outside is because our dad would not let us dance inside because we kept up too much noise, and there was quite a few of us doing this. A few months ago, Larry called me. And when he called me, what he was doing was praising God. He was praising God for what he had done for him. He said that he was so happy to be alive. And after Larry started doing all that, right then I knew in my heart that Larry was really a true believer in God. Amen. Larry, we're really going to miss you. And I love my brother. I love him very much. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Jimmy James Murray. I first met Larry when he came from Detroit to Long Beach for his little sister's, Shirley's, wedding to me in 1973. He was the second of the Heard boys that I met. Frank was first. Larry was a smooth talker and dressed up nice. We got along great. He always called me brother-in-law. Hey, brother-in-law, how you doing? I last saw him when he came to my house for my daughter Keela's wedding on Juneteenth. He left this hat for me. He will be missed.
He will be missed.
Hello, my name is Dorothy. I'm the youngest of the family. It was 13 of us, 7 girls and 6 boys. Larry, he was the 10th child. He was the second youngest boy. Just fond memories of him growing up back in Foley. After he finished school, he moved away to Detroit, but he never forgot his roots. He always would try to get the family together and have a family gathering. So it was like really nice. So he would call himself a chef. He loved to grill. And we always go to my sister's house in Foley. She had a big yard. And he always, would barbecue, cook some everything, ribs, chicken, goat, rabbits, or whatever, you name it. But it was just fun growing up, with him. Because I remember Mama used to have a big trunk. And she always had baby pictures and little different things, when we was a child. Larry had long hair. And I remember she had cut a braid off. And we always would go and look in that trunk. And we had like baby shoes, clothing, dresses, or whatever. He just was a good person. He was like a people person. He loved his family. So we loved him. He gonna be greatly missed, and we really gonna miss those cookouts that he used to do. So I always remember him.